So today we're at Sanders Motorsports, and I'm going to show you guys the project car that I've been working on for 3 years now, probably. I've kind of posted some pictures of it, not of it, but of parts of it. You can't tell. That might be a little hint of what it is over there. That also might be a small hint. This car's been in my life for a very long time, since I was probably 3 or 4 years old. It was my dad's car, then it was passed to my brother, now it's my car. Yeah, so I guess we'll just get right into it. If you can't tell, that is my 1993 Toyota MR2. This car has been in my family since 1998, is when my dad bought it. It was originally in a non-turbo white blue interior, which it still is. Blue interior is probably going to change later. I've been working on this car for the past 3 years, like I said earlier. Before that, it was sitting in my brother's friend's garage for, I don't know. The whole time it wouldn't pass emissions, so we were fighting emission problems. It wasn't 25 years old yet. O2 sensor had blown out of the exhaust, so it ran super rich, along with a million other problems that was wrong with it. Drove it for a week in high school while it was still tagged. After that week, couldn't drive it because I couldn't pass emissions with it. In college, I got it tagged under like a temporary tag for a month, and then I was dumb and ran out of oil and blew up the motor. So after I blew up the motor, it went and sat in a brother's friend's garage, who he was actually planning on Honda K-swapping it. He never got around to it. It sat there for a few years, and then I found a motor for a turbo motor for $450 on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, oh hell yeah, I'll go grab this cheap motor and throw it in this cheap car and have something fun to just drive around. You know, it was going to be completely stock. A completely stock turbo motor is what it was going to be. But after I had a buddy help me out with it, oh man, we started to tear down the motor, and it was completely junk. Block was cracked. Something had ran through the motor, so it had beat up the head so bad. Head was probably savable, but borderline junk. I took it to a machine shop friend of mine, and he was like, dude, this thing's junk. Cracked block, junk head. So after getting on the Facebook forums or Facebook groups, and found another block, another head, and in doing all that, blocks bored 20 over, heads flat decked, fresh valve job, header obviously, got a turbo from CX Racing. I know it's not the best, but it'll work. A lot's been done to this here at Sanders Motorsports. They've done a lot for me. You want to explain everything that you've done? Because I can't remember shit right now.
Yeah. You want me to start from the portion where we pulled it back out and retightened everything?
Hell yeah, you can. I am not a mechanic, and this has taught me that I am definitely not good at this. I do paint and body work. I can do that. Yeah. I can do that real good. I'm not a mechanic by any means. After it came here, both of them were like, yeah, you suck at this. They took it back out, dropped the complete motor. Well, I put this motor in, and I was working on it like once a week, not at my house, at another shop, and me not being a mechanic, I didn't do a good job. I left multiple things loose and didn't put stuff back that should have been there, or didn't know it should be there. So
yeah, so when we first got it, all the suspension was loose.
Yep.
The first time we put it on the lift, where the knuckles mount to the actual pullovers, they just flopped over. Wasn't even tight. Luckily, it had it towed. It didn't run.
Yeah.
And then,
I was planning on getting to all that. I just made it roll to get here. That's all.
Yeah. So we initially just talked about doing the exhaust work and the intercooler setup. And, as we were looking over everything was basically still in mock-up stage. It was just hand tied.
Yep.
And it had a massive coolant leak too. So
yep.
We just decided.
And oil leak.
Yeah, and oil leak.
Had to do that.
So we decided to pull the motor, drop it out, and go over everything. And everything was loose.
Went over absolutely everything.
Yeah. Oil pan was leaking. The back side of the water pump housing was pouring coolant. And as soon as you poured it in the neck, it would dump right out the floor.
Yes, that was the turning point for me. That was when I thought I had everything tight and put together, and I put coolant in the motor, and it just came pouring out the bottom. I was like, all right, I'm done with this. I was like, it's been a year for me working on it, and it's not getting anywhere fast. I was like, it's time for me. I hit him up on Facebook. I was like, look, can you finish this for me?
Well, while we were there, we also did the water cool lines, welded AN fittings onto the actual hard pipe, so all that's not there with hose clamps or some kind of other shoddy things. And then basically started cleaning everything up. I made the decision to totally redo the wiring harness because it was spliced in multiple places. And I'm pretty sure whenever you got it, it was pretty ragged anyways. It kind of looked like it.
I got this engine harness. I got a turbo harness, so I have no clue what condition that was in. I did rewrap it, but I don't know what I was looking at. The harness that was in here was completely stock because this car was stock until I took the motor out of it. So.
But mainly like the igniter plug and the cool plug itself. The distributor plug was pretty rough, which is pretty common on these from oil leaks. So. Just overall condition of the harness, it just made sense just to go ahead and just totally redo it. Plus, because of the trunk mount intercooler, we wanted to get the ECU away from the trunk anyways from moisture, since we are going standalone.
Yeah.
So everything is located in the cabin now. The only thing that runs back to the trunk is the tail light harness and trigger wires for the fans. But yeah, the ECU is going in the box behind the driver's seat. Everything's still got to be terminated there, and the body harness plug's finished back up. But other than that, she's ready to run.
Been a long time coming, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
I've been at Jackson for almost 2.5 years now, and I bought the motor that was supposed to go in this right before I left my last job, so a few months before my last job. So I started on this 2.5 years ago, or more, 3 years ago. So
it's been here a good while.
It's been here a little bit, but
the finished product at the end, you're going to be happy with.
Oh yeah.
Something to be reliable.
I'm already happy with it. It looks a million times better than what I would have been able to do with it. There's no fuse box here, no ECU here. Tucked harness, which before it was just a mess going everywhere. So that's everything that they've done to it. I have.
I guess we could set up the overflow pipe so you can see how it's going to be laid out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this. They did, or I'm sure y'all had a hand, but had a buddy weld the intercooler pipes up.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not totally great at TIG welding yet. It's one of the things on the long list of learning to do. But,
Yeah.
you know, we're fortunate enough to have a really good friend who's really good at it and doesn't mind helping us out with welding projects and stuff like that. So, but eventually, we want to be able to do it ourselves.
So I've always had big plans for this car. It being in my dad's since '98. You know, I always had dreams of what I wanted to do to it, and now I'm finally getting my chance. Doing all black interior, repainting and bodyworking everything. There's a lot of dents, big dents, and hail damage on the hood, and it's not. It's mostly straight. It's not that bad, but there are things here and there. Obviously, I have the bumpers and stuff off. Yeah, it's getting repainted white, pinstripe going away. That body molding, body, whatever you want to call that, is getting welded up and deleted. That's going to be smoothed out. There's rubber pieces on the bumpers and that side inlet piece that's going to get molded into the bumpers and into the side scoop. Fiberglass T-tops that are going to get painted white, so it's going to look somewhat like a hard top, white hard top. Going to mold the front lip into the bumper so that looks like one piece. What I'm kind of going for is like stock modified kind of. I'm hoping it'll look mostly like a stock MR2 from farther off, but once you get close, you're like, oh wait, that's shaved, that's molded, you know. So I want to keep it mostly looking stock, but little touches here and there. So there it is. My project car that I've been working on for 2.5, almost 3 years now. And who knows, there's going to be probably way many more years in this car, so that's that. The wheels look good though. Wheels look real good. Those got put on today.